Hello, my freedom-loving friends, and welcome to day 265 of the Ukraine-Russian invasion war. Okay, guys, so today at the Deep State map, the enemy has entrenched Pavlivka, and that's all the update that we have for today. So let's zoom in and check it out here, Pavlivka. And you can see Pavlivka, and this was yesterday and today. So they've basically taken all of Pavlivka, or it's in a gray zone. Heavy fighting, guys. But that's not the big news of today. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's check the losses for the day. We're sitting at 329,320. And this right here, guys, this is wrong. This should be the 15th. Today is the 15th. Estimated kills is 82,080. And if we go back, see 14, we were at 81,370. So they've lost about 710 soldiers, 25 armored combat vehicles, 13 tanks, and 11 artillery. And if we come to this one, we have 710 troops, 25 armored personnel vehicles, 35 vehicles and fuel tanks, 13 tanks, 11 artillery, 2 UAVs, 2 anti-aircraft, and that's it there. So guys, the big news of the day is that Russia launched over 100 missiles to Ukraine, and this is CNN reporting, so let's take a listen to this.
The Ukrainian Air Force says about 100 Russian missiles have been fired at cities across Ukraine, hitting Kyiv, Kharkiv, Lviv, as well as others. Officials say the country is bracing for more attacks. And air raid alerts can be heard throughout Ukraine. The country's foreign minister says this is Moscow's answer to the issue of peace talks. CNN's Sam Kiley is live from Kryvyi Rih, one of the cities targeted. Nick Robertson is in the newly liberated city of Kherson. Good to have you both with us. Sam, I want to start with you. One of the regions that was struck by this barrage of missiles. What more can you tell us?
Well, Linda, the widespread campaign across this country, excuse me, is something close to what we saw. Excuse me.
Okay. Let me tell you. Okay, this is so they fired over 100 missiles, and 2 of them, you can see here, Bloomberg's reporting this one. Russian missiles crossed into Poland, killing 2, U.S. official says. And okay, it's cut off. The AP is also reporting this. Russian missiles crossed into Poland during the strike on Ukraine. Let's see here. We've got Reuters. Polish premier calls urgent meeting of National Security Committee. Let's see here. We've got CNN. Okay, I wanted to. U.S. Defense Secretary. U.S. Defense Secretary expected to talk with his Polish counterpart later today. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is expected to speak with Polish counterpart later this afternoon, according to European military officials. The call comes after reports that a missile or rocket reportedly killed 2 people after hitting a farm near Poland on the border with Ukraine on Tuesday. So guys, this is getting real now. Let's see here. UK says it is liaising closely with allies following reports that rockets or missiles landed in Poland. Oof. White House official says U.S. is working to figure out what happened in Poland. They're really figuring out what kind of response is what I believe. Let's see here. A senior White House official said they do not have confirmations of any rocket or missile strike in Poland, but that U.S. officials are currently working to try and figure out what exactly happened. U.S. officials have also been monitoring reports of dozens of missiles striking Ukraine over the course of the last day. National Security Council spokesman Adrian Watson tweeted that there have been reports from Poland, but also says they are still determining what happened. Okay, and if we go here, the Baltic states expressed solidarity with Poland after rockets or missiles reported to land on Polish soil. Polish government says national security meeting was called due to emergency situation. Okay. Pentagon says the U.S. is aware of reports of Russian missile striking Poland. And Ukraine sustains Russian missile attacks across country. U.S. sanctions firms involved in production and transfer of drones. Man, there's just so much news coming in. UK Foreign Press, UN Foreign Secretary says missile attacks on Ukraine shows Putin weakness. Okay. Here we have my condolences to our Polish brothers in arms. Criminal Russian regime fired missiles which target not only Ukrainian civilians but also landed on NATO territory in Poland. Latvia fully stands with Polish friends and condemns this crime. Okay, we also got, here's some pictures, guys. The two stray rockets fell into the town of Przewodów in Poland on the border with Ukraine. They hit grain dryers. 2 people died. Poland's Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki has also declared an urgent national meeting. And so here's the pictures. There's 3 of them. And so this might bring up Article 5 of
pretty
NATO.
much. I was looking.
And that means World War III, basically. And put this interview that from Biden, we will defend every inch of NATO. And so having said that, let's go to
Already
it.
stationed in Europe to strengthen our Baltic allies, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Let me be clear, these are totally defensive moves on our part. We have no intention of fighting Russia. We want to send an unmistakable message, though, that the United States, together with our allies, will defend every inch of NATO territory.
If that's true, guys, then this is the start of World War III. I don't know how serious Biden's going to be about this and what kind of response. 2 stray missiles, that's still major. So I don't know, guys. I really don't. We're going to see what the news is tonight. I might do an extra video tonight and yeah, and see if NATO joins in the war. And I really hope they do, so we can end this damn thing once and for all. And so let me keep on going, guys. There's so much to talk and report. Here we go. Breaking: Russian forces retreating a further 15 to 20 kilometers from the east bank of the Dnieper due to the risk of being in range of UA artillery. And so we can see here, guys, This is the Dnieper here. This is where they're retreating from, all along this white zone here. So these reports that we had captured some of these towns along the Dnieper, it might just be that they're retreating. Um, you know, we haven't captured them yet. The map also, the deep state map doesn't show it, that it's been captured, so no confirmation yet. Okay, next one. Okay, this was interesting. United 24, a Ukrainian government organization, hints at upcoming action towards Mariupol. And they tweeted soon, Avostal. So everybody's been speculating, guys, that of course they're going to do the same thing that they did in, I guess, northern Kherson, where they're going to split this land bridge here and turn this into an island and make everybody retreat. So here's Mariupol. Soon, who knows how soon, but that's what they're reporting there. Okay, Canada also announces an additional $500 million in military aid to Ukraine and adds 23 names to the sanctions list. Let's see here. I did want to cover this too. So Zelensky addressed the G20. Zelensky proposes total prisoner swap with Russia in G20 address. And here's Ukraine's peace plan. The prisoner swap proposal is one of 10 areas outlined by Zelensky during his speech Tuesday on a path to end the war. They are 1. Radiation and nuclear safety. 2. Food security. Energy security. Release of prisoners and deportees. Implementation of the UN Charter. Withdrawal of Russian troops and cessation of hostilities. 7. Justice. 8. Ecocide and protection of the environment. 9. Prevention of escalation. And 10. Confirmation of the end of the war. Okay, so let me show you this. Dutch howitzers and protective vehicles on their way to Ukraine. Like, it just gets worse for Russia, guys. We have audio for this. Lots of armored vehicles. Alright, with that, that's the end of that one. So lots of equipment going into Ukraine, guys. Here's a good video, guys. Ukrainian forces eating well on the front lines. I wanted to show this because, there's so many reports of Russians starving. And here you have the Ukrainians
Света нет.
with a big old slice of ham.
Хамон из Европы, короче. Красная икра утром, черная вечером, в обед хамон. Очень все тяжело, короче, и грустно. Да, Ваня?
Yeah. Eat up, guys. You need that protein. Okay, let's see. Ukrainian sniper takes out a Russian soldier at 1.68 miles away, making it the second largest kill by a sniper in the world. So that was pretty interesting. The Russians are in for a rough time, guys. Let's see. Ukrainian tank crews on the front lines are fighting against recently mobilized Russian troops. They say Russia's reinforcements are thrown into battle often without proper experience or equipment, and that dead Russian troops are immediately placed by new draftees. This is by Radio Free Europe.
Мы сейчас сейчас находимся в Харьковской области, недалеко от линии фронта, где сейчас украинские военные идут в наступление. Нам удалось встретить этот экипаж танкистов, который возвращается из гущи боя для того, чтобы перезарядиться. И они согласились нам рассказать, что сейчас там происходит на передовой, непосредственно на линии столкновения.
Це був трофейний.
А де взяли?
Затрофеїли.
You know what? Let's just cut this.
Був складний десь 2 тижні. То ми стріляли в середньому по 50 снарядів в день, прикривали нашу піхоту, тому що там танки виїжджали і били по наших позиціях. Ми старались цього не допустити.
Boy, oh boy. Let's see. Zelensky views aid's efforts. The humanitarian headquarters of Mykolaiv has already sent more than 25 tons of food kits, 26 pallets of food products, and 3 tons of hygiene products to Kherson. Also, an ambulance and more than 6 tons of medications were delivered to the Mykolaiv region in Kherson. So this is nice. They're restocking in Kherson because Russia stole everything, even raccoons from the zoo. So here's Zelensky. I can't play the audio, but you can see they're sending supplies into Kherson. That's always nice, and only nice but needed. Destruction, joy, mass burial. One day and liberated Kherson. Oh man. This was the Russian airport, the Ukrainian airport. The 2 helicopters. Bad audio. I had planned to put a totally different video together, and with these strikes, hi, freedom-loving friends. Let's see.
Площа Свободи. Тут цікавий такий момент, що окрім того, що люди із українською символікою, вони шукають солдатів, військових, людей в формі, в принципі, для того, щоб перше сфотографуватися, друге автограф отримати. Тобто цікавий такий момент, люди отримують від цього задоволення, емоції, і бійці, мені здається, ніколи не відчували такої уваги до себе, бо більше тут всі поп-зірки точно поза.
Alright, let's keep on going. Okay, now I think that was it, guys. I was going to do a whole different report. This was, I can't believe that the 2 Russian missiles hit Poland, and now this could invoke Article 5 of NATO and bring everybody into this war. So we'll have more news later on today, guys. I think I'll do another video if we get some kind of confirmation too on what's going to happen. And there's still no when we invaded here, supposedly over here in this area on boats, supposedly the special forces, still no official confirmed reports. I'm still waiting on news, guys, searching. If I have anything, like, I'm gonna of course report it as soon as possible. Having said that, guys, I'm gonna be monitoring this. Like, this could be totally, this is huge too. This is the first time that missiles go into NATO territory, and if we're supposedly going to defend every inch of NATO, This supposedly brings everybody into it. So having said that, guys, I'm a brand new channel, and I would really appreciate it, guys, if you gave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and peace out, guys. Thank you.